Welcome back to the 10-7 show. We are live here on New Twist Radio. No, we're just here on the YouTube channel.
That's where we're
So welcome back to the 10-7 show. We took a week off because we didn't want to do what we knew we could do to the Super Bowl ratings.
Exactly.
We didn't want to kill them.
You know what I mean?
We don't hurt them like that. You know, we didn't want no lawsuits or nothing like
we
that.
should have just came on. I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I guess it probably depends on who you're rooting for, but
as Gary say, depends on your outcome. Your expected outcome.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But welcome back to the show. We appreciate you checking us out and, you know, living with the hiatus that we took for a week. But of course, as I always like to do, I want to start off the show asking Tara, Tyra, and Goose, how y'all been?
Good. How are you, hon? Well, earlier this week was his birthday, so he's really good.
Yeah.
So that's why I was slightly salty. So because I took off last Friday before last, and then Monday and Tuesday, which was my birthday Tuesday. But then, see, I usually do my research so I can maximize my days, but I didn't do that this time. So then I realized that we're off tomorrow for President's Day. So instead of taking that Friday off, I would have just taken this whole week off and been off for Monday. But
too late now.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, I feel you because I kind of do the same thing around my birthday with the days off and stuff. I try to maximize my days off.
Yeah.
So I feel you. But with this the first show that we've had back since you joined me on the Friday Vibes morning show.
Oh yeah.
Which was fun. You know, we had a good time doing the
that
Friday
Vibes. That was an excellent
show.
Y'all did a great job. Well, Justin, you always do, but I really had fun listening.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I had some fun, had somebody to talk to on the show. We actually just added another segment to the Friday Vibes morning show. Shout out to my man Jay Hussein from Instagram and the Real Guys podcast. Make sure you check them out. Dope show. But you know, happy belated birthday to Goose.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. How you been?
All right. I can't complain.
You almost feel like I surprised you with that question.
Yeah, you did. But I'm good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm mad I gotta work tomorrow, but I'm not gonna. I got a job.
I'm mad I got work tonight.
That's exactly
you know what I mean. I got a job.
From a job. Yep.
Through all of this, and I'm able to work from home, so I'm gonna get up with my head held high tomorrow and clock in.
Yeah,
that's it.
As well, not me. I'll do it Tuesday.
He said, but not me.
Well, I just want to remind people that you can join our text community. Join us at 215-486-0335. You can join us there. I'm always keeping an eye out on the text community to see what people are saying, see what they might be asking, some of the comments that they give. And of course, share this link with your friends and family and all like that. We're going to have a good time today. Of course, we're going to be talking about pet peeves. We're going to have our would you rathers coming up just a couple minutes. Also, we're going to be talking. We got the Dear 10-7, of course. So, we got a show ready to go for y'all. So, without further ado, I guess it's time to get to everybody's favorite part of the show, and y'all know what that is. Yes, it is the Would You Rather portion of the show, brought to you by nobody yet.
Nobody yet.
But
if you want to become somebody,
then you can sponsor the Would You Rather part of the show.
Yeah.
So the Would You Rather, who got the I think you have the Would You Rather.
I have two Would You Rathers today. The first one is kind of weird, but Well, let's just see how it goes. So the first one is: would you rather wake up as a giant cockroach or be stuck in a coma for 30 years? I'm like, I don't want to do neither. But if I had to have a choice, a cockroach though?
If you giant, giant. Oh, uh-oh. Look like
We're
we're
having some technical difficulties.
We're having some difficulties with you guys, actually.
Goose and Tara, you guys are frozen or like really slow?
It's either on their end or our end, but hopefully.
Oh, come on. That's I don't
give me the coma for 30 years.
I don't want to be a cockroach. I'll take.
She's out. You take a coma. All right, now they're silent.
Yeah, I think I'll take the coma.
Okay, for 30 years.
Well, see, there's the thing. If you're a giant cockroach, then it's
I'll take the coma.
If it's a giant cockroach, you might scare everybody, and everybody will run from it.
They're gonna try to kill me.
They're gonna try to kill you, but
they're
if you're
definitely
giant,
gonna try to kill you.
If you're giant though, like you giant, like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man giant, or you just oversized cockroach.
It says a giant cockroach.
I mean, a cockroach is a cockroach. I don't want to be a cockroach.
What has anything oversized ever survived?
Exactly.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, King Kong. Come on.
Right. Yeah. The dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
I am good.
I'll take the coma.
Listen.
I'll take the coma.
I'm good. Give me the coma.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the coma.
The coma, you sleep for 30 years, you might never sleep again.
And you don't know you don't sleep. Know. Like you.
Right, you don't know.
You don't know.
So if I went to a coma if I went to a coma right now for 30 years, I would wake up at 70.
Yeah,
but just about. You would remember this. You wouldn't probably.
I'll remember right before I went to sleep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
But that's 30 years of my life gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
With no memories. That's
or
crazy.
You could be a cockroach. Like, why is this a hard decision?
Or you could be a cockroach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be a cockroach.
I don't want to be a gigantic cockroach. All right, well, let me get to the next one. The next one is more fitting for our day. Rules, sure. So, would you rather your food or your meal? Huh?
They gotta have
cockroaches don't have no rules.
Oh, cockroaches is nasty. People will try to kill me cockroaches. Oh.
All right, let's stop with the roaches. Go on, Tyra.
So, would you rather your food or your mail was delivered instantly?
Mail.
Food.
I'm gonna say I'm a foodie. Food? I'm gonna say my food.
I get junk mail. I don't
even get nothing really but bills now.
Yeah. Right? So give me my food right away.
Totally.
I'm gonna say mail because like I get stuff from Amazon and I want that right away. The food,
I'm good. 2 days is fast enough for me.
Somebody said I just logged in and y'all talking about cockroaches. I like it better when y'all talking about sex. Me too. I don't understand where this cockroach thing came from.
We get into it.
We get into the good, the juicy part. Yeah, but it's okay. So I like my food. I'm a foodie, and especially when I'm ordering stuff and I'm hungry, I like to hang up and then the doorbell be ringing.
So let me be the giant cockroach so you could get scared of and run away from your food and not eat it.
What? No. If you was a giant cockroach, somebody would try to kill you.
Not you, because you would run away.
Probably me.
Well,
all right.
What's up?
Get my blowtorch.
All right. I think that was it, but I have the Dear 10-7.
Yes, let's get to it.
Okay, ready? Kim. Okay. Dear 10-7, I caught my wife in a lie about where she'd been, and she confessed she was having an affair with our neighbor. It was like drowning. I couldn't breathe, and everything, looked hazy. I went upstairs and started to pack a bag. My wife sobbed and begged me to talk to her. She tried to stop me from leaving, and I pushed her away so hard she fell into the side table and broke a lamp. I drove to a motel and then called my neighbor, his wife, my family, and my in-laws. I left messages detailing my wife's affair and that I was getting a divorce. I then posted the news on my social media feed. Then I called a lawyer. 6 months later, the divorce is final, and I feel like I'm finally waking up. My ex fled back to her parents. My neighbor's wife took their kids and left. Almost everyone I've talked to is on my side and comfortably refers to my. I have been told that I did nothing wrong and I was borderline righteous in my wrath. I don't know. I look back and my immediate reaction was to cause as much wreckage as I could to the people who hurt me in the most efficient way possible.
Mhm.
I never thought I had the capability to inflict pain until my wife confessed her adultery to me. I wanted to make sure she could never show her face in town again. Is there something wrong with me?
Nope, not at all.
No.
I have something I want to say.
Please do.
Go back to the part where he made the phone calls and read me the people that the phone calls went to.
Okay.
He called his
my
neighbor's
neighbor.
wife. Okay, he called his neighbor.
His neighbor's wife, his family, his in-laws, and he left detailed messages about the affair and then he was getting a divorce.
Now, didn't
So
he called
his family.
And an attorney.
He called her. Oh, and an attorney. I'm sorry. That's right.
You should have
That's right.
called the attorney first.
First.
Why?
Well,
Because
two reasons. There's
she
two
could sue
reasons.
him.
Because for one, you know, you got to get you got to get things in motion to end your marriage.
Mm.
Two, you pushed her, and some stuff had broke. She fell and some stuff had broke. You got to call your attorney first. You got to get in front of things.
Okay.
If I was her,
Yeah.
And then he
I
goes
would
on to
have a defamation of character.
yeah.
lawsuit.
He goes on to almost. You can almost
Only
say
if he said something that wasn't true.
It don't have to be nothing true.
If she
It's true or
denies
false.
it, if she
can
denies it,
deny it, unless you have proof, you can't just go around slandering somebody's character.
She
And
confessed.
if you wanna, do you have proof? Is there a report?
Okay. So what you're saying is you're going to be an even worse person. You're going to cheat on your husband, and then you're going to sue him when he tells people what you did.
No, yeah, I'm gonna sue him for defamation of character because he said I want to make sure that everybody in town know what she did.
Make
Blah
sure she
blah
can't show
blah.
her face.
But
So
he's
she
not
can't show her
defaming your
face.
character if what he's saying is true.
If he don't have proof in a court of law, it don't.
So, like
matter.
I said, you're gonna be an even worse person by continuing to lie.
I wouldn't continue to lie.
Yeah, I see
But
what
I
you're
would
saying.
say he has no proof. I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, I think he was just hurt and being vindictive in the moment.
Right, and that's what he said. He wanted to cause as much wreckage.
Listen.
So
Exactly. So if you want to cause me
I'm sorry
wreckage,
this happened to you, sir.
She's just lucky that he didn't choke her into unconsciousness.
now
That too.
I'm scared.
That too. I mean, he's lucky.
but
that
see,
too.
now let's go back because there was an article that was posted on 10/7 where this man's back was the skin was off his back. And the woman did that to him because she cheated. And all the men was in a tizzy. Oh, she shouldn't have did that. Ah.
Okay, let me stop you there.
So-
Ain't nobody said the man should have choked her out.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's proving my point that when you have been hurt, you're capable of doing anything.
Right.
You know, but
Right,
the men
because
just took it.
this
The
happened
men
today.
in the group was
And-
hot
and
over that.
And you still have to live with the consequences of your actions.
Absolutely, and
No
she's
matter
living
what
with the
you ever
consequences.
do.
She lost her family. She's been embarrassed. You know what I mean? You know, she's living with the consequences.
I'm talking about the reaction.
But he talking about she look. I didn't choke her into unconsciousness.
Yeah, and then
Had a woman did that to a man.
No, that's not what I said. I didn't say I would have. I said that
She's
she is lucky
that he did.
Yeah, I
didn't.
know.
did.
She's lucky that he didn't do it. And
He
that's
took the
fine.
high road
Mm-hmm.
when you want to keep her down in the gutter.
All right, what does that say?
Erica says she should just be silent forever before she appears to be even more crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna call all my family and just force me to have to move out of town,
She don't have a leg to stand
I'm
on.
suing you.
So
She don't
this
have
is
a
what
leg
I'm
to stand
saying.
on.
So people not gonna see us together no more. They gonna know.
People are gonna know almost immediately.
They
That's
gonna
true.
know. And then dig this. And then dig this. It's the neighbor. It's somebody that everybody knows also.
Yeah, like you see.
So
So
if he says, "Yep, I was sleeping with her," there's my proof. No defamation.
That's true. That's true.
Corroborate.
But what I'm saying is, like, I think he ruined 2 families.
Yeah, he did. Well, she did.
No, they
did.
They ruined.
But what I'm saying is, like, maybe the other couple, maybe they was going to, give it another go or something like that. I just think I don't know. I think he was just hurt and he was just being vindictive in the moment.
It's not on his. It's not. He don't care about the other couple. That means nothing to him.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? He can that other couple they both might have been in on it. The man, the wife and the husband. He might have been in on it. So that really means nothing to him he's going to try to do what he can do with the other couple. I get that. Yeah. He's got to worry about his wife, and that's really it. He's got.
I don't know why people expect people to care about the feelings of those people who obviously don't care anything about your feelings.
Exactly. That's true. I agree.
You dig what I'm saying? So don't be like, oh, calm down. Nah. Anything I can imagine goes.
Oh, don't piss Goose off.
Yeah, I mean that's what he should have called the lawyer first, just to take care of that. Because the lawyer probably have been like, "Look, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this."
Right.
Yeah, because when he said he pushed it, and she broke a lamp,
so that's
and then he left.
Don't put your hands on.
I was like, I thought the story was, I thought he was going to go to jail.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought too.
I was like, then the police came to the hotel I was staying at. That's where I thought.
Right.
He done created a whole nother.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah. I was expecting it to go way left.
I hope it works out in your favor. I'm sorry this happened to you, and well, sir.
Yeah, but just I don't think you tell the truth.
Yeah, I don't think you were wrong. I think his feelings are validated, but
I definitely think his feelings were validated. I just think he was hurt and angry, and and you never know what people do when they get hurt and angry.
Yeah, you never know.
It could go. You could go either end of the spectrum. So
true. All
right.
That's true.
What's our next 10-7?
Well, I only have one.
We had another comment here from Erica. She said, "There's no rules to anger." He was probably scrolling through his phone, like I'm telling her mom. I'm telling her mom.
Like, I'm gonna tell your mama. I'm gonna tell
Happy Valentine's Day to you.
And then like,
who said that? Who said Happy Valentine's Day?
Somebody on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Happy Valentine's Day, guys!
Thank you.
So,
we don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
No, we don't celebrate.
We don't either.
Yeah.
What?
We don't celebrate.
Well, you got me that heart-shaped pizza last year. That was cool.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
And then this year, he gives me
tore that joint up too.
A gift card for a massage at one of my favorite places. So I'm not gonna say right now.
Okay.
Yeah, because they ain't paying us. I had to pay.
No, we're not advertising. But that was really
nice. I know, right? Are we doing Are we answering the Valentine's Day challenge questions before we go into the?
I thought we had one more 10-7.
We got
we don't have one more 10-7 because I found this funny article. It's not even an article, this funny story about Florida man. You know about Florida man.
Oh yeah, Florida man.
Everybody knows about Florida man. So a Florida man stole an engagement ring and wedding bands from a girlfriend and used them to propose to another girlfriend, according to authorities. So earlier this year, the Orange City woman came forward and told detectives that she had discovered her boyfriend was actually engaged to someone else. And when she looked up the fiance's Facebook page, she noticed a photo of her wearing a wedding band and an engagement ring that was identical to her own from a prior marriage. Okay. So he stole something that came from a prior marriage. He stole out of her freaking jewelry box.
That's a greaseball.
Right. When she went to check her jewelry box, she discovered her rings were missing. So were several other pieces of jewelry, including a diamond ring that belonged to her grandmother. The total value of property stolen was about $6,270. The victim confronted Brown about the thefts. That's the guy. And she also began communicating with the fiance and got some of her belongings back. So that was nice. The other lady was like, oh, I'm sorry, he's a schmuck. Here's your stuff. With both relationships over due to the infidelity, the victims began cooperating with each other and with detectives. So it says Volusia County Sheriff's deputies on Thursday said they issued an arrest warrant for Joseph Davis, 48, who has not been found as of Friday. So this dude is like a Casanova Don Juan out on the streets, ladies. Y'all be careful with your jewelry.
He
stealing
on the
jewelry
run.
from one chick, giving it to another chick.
That's what you
It's
get.
called Robin Hood.
I hope they
Wait, but he's not just giving it to her. It's engagement rings. He's getting engaged.
He's
Right,
gonna be like, what do you call it?
proposing.
A bigament? No.
a polygamy.
Polygamous. Look,
Polygamy.
hey, what was she going to do
Polygamous.
with the rings? They were from a previous. What was she
They
going
were
to do with the
from
rings?
a previous man, but that's still
It's
her
hers.
jewelry. It's her personal
Oh,
belongings.
she wasn't
Who even
going to
takes
do
them out?
nothing with them rings.
Justin.
Was she
You
going to
can't-
take the engagement ring and ask her boyfriend to propose to her? Come on. You
No.
don't
Maybe
need them
she's going to give it
joints.
to her daughter.
Save it for her daughter or maybe a granddaughter one day.
Don't give your rings from a broken marriage to your kids. Either.
No, don't do that.
Those
They
rings got bad. Those rings got bad juju on it.
Why? Why can't this woman have her own jewelry? I'm so confused.
I'm not saying she can't
Jewelry
have her
isn't
own
what
jewelry.
makes people assholes.
No.
God.
Or
Cuss word number one.
oh, that's right. Didn't we just have this conversation? We just had this conversation pre-production.
Ass is an okay word though, right?
Oh, ass so bad?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Or not? I don't know what.
And the show goes wild.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
All right. So,
Well, look,
right.
that's what he
need that
get.
jewelry.
If he get arrested, oh well, that's what he get. He should have
And
just got a fresh
should.
ring.
Yeah, he should. He shouldn't be
For stolen
that's
property.
Yeah, he definitely stole it, but she ain't need
Still
it.
wrong.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong is wrong. She ain't need it, but you know.
He should have probably swapped it with some bubblegum jewelry.
She was probably either going to sell them Jones or she was going to give them to Goodwill, which
All right.
Goodwill.
Nice find. That'd been a nice find at Goodwill.
Right,
Nice little find at Goodwill.
I know.
Yeah.
So I have another Dear 10-7 that Tara and I discussed earlier. So hold on.
There were so many of them.
Right. Hold on to your butts, y'all. This one gets crazy. All right. I'm a 50-year-old professional man. I married my college sweetheart, and we've been happily married for almost 30 years. We have 2 grown children who are doing well. About 4 years ago, my wife had breast cancer, a mastectomy. She got her breast removed, and chemotherapy. It was traumatic, and after her treatment, she told me that she was no longer interested in sex, which can happen, hormonal changes, all that stuff. I figured the experience, understandably, might make her shy away from intimacy for a while. I've said that I still love her more than anyone in the world and that she's beautiful to me, which is true. From time to time, I've told her that I miss intimacy with her. She thanked me for the compliment, but it hasn't gone any further than that. One of my hobbies is photography, and sometimes... What you laughing at?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh. Now you see, now I lost my thought. Lord. One of my hobbies is photography, and sometimes I've been asked to take a picture of rock bands. 3 weeks ago, I was at a club with a 20-something-year-old man walked up to me. He said, this band, it has a large gay following. Are you gay? I said, no, I'm married. I'm just here to take photos. He said, well, I think you're hot. If you're bi-curious, my apartment is nearby. Nothing like that had ever happened to me before. He was young and handsome, I thought. Why the hell not? We went to his place and had safe sex. What y'all laughing at?
Why the hell? Okay, I'll let you finish and then I'll tell you why the hell not.
All right. I'd never had sex with a man before. I found it to be interesting and enjoyable, but not something I've been longing for all of my life. What I did find that I longed for was the passion. 3 times that night, he said, "You're such a sexy man." No one had ever said that to me before, and I kept hearing those words in my head. Since then, I've had a bunch of feelings. I feel sad about betraying my wife. I also keep scanning crowds to see if I can find that guy again. I don't think that it's the sex that I want so much as the passion and appreciation. I would like to find some way to explain my feelings to my wife, but I can't tell her about the one night stand. She's not homophobic, but the fact that I have strayed outside of our marriage will be painful for her. 10-7, what are your thoughts? Boom. I have a whole lot of thoughts.
Okay, so my first one is you've been straight your whole life. You've identified as straight. You've been married for, he said he's 50, so he's only a couple years older than us. And somebody said to you, "You're cute. Let's do it." That's the same sex. And you're like, "Okay, sure, why not?" Like, if somebody walked up to me right now and offered me coke, I wouldn't jump on that. Like, I would be like, "Yeah, sure." Like, what? How did you go from I'm a straight married man taking photos to?
Well, I don't think he was. I think he was probably a top.
What's that?
Okay.
He's a giver. I think he was a giver. I think he was a giver. But I do think, if for you to go that far, you had to have had these feelings before, or you're just
that's
lacking in intimacy. Like you don't care who you get it on with, as long as you get it on. And I'm sure that prior to her surgery and the cancer and all of that stuff, that they discussed her sex drive diminishing and all that other stuff. I think they should have went the therapy route first. Because once for a woman getting her breast removed is a big deal. So I'm sure they should have went to like couples therapy first. But for you to just jump in bed with a man after all these years, sir, you have been having those thoughts, right? You have been having those thoughts all your life, and you found your opportunity and you pounced on it.
Yeah,
you tried it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, there's really nothing else that can be said. I agree. Justin, what are you thinking?
Well, first of all, let me be reminded of the fact that this is a viewer listening. So I'm going to try to keep it as humble as possible. I agree with what you guys said, because the first thing I thought was this wasn't his first rodeo.
No.
Right? Like you just don't. You just as a straight man. You don't get approached by another man in that way, and you just be like, "Oh, you know what?
Right.
F it. Why not?" You don't. Right. You don't. You just don't. It doesn't happen, right? You just
tell me more about my eyes.
Yeah, I didn't think of it. I mean, like if you identify as a straight male, then I think that would be almost offensive.
You have two reactions to that as a straight man. You are either you either snap like, "Yo, get out of here with that." Either do that, or you're like, "Nah, I don't go that. I'm not interested."
Yeah.
Right.
So we have a few comments. That's total BS. He was on the DL. If he wasn't on the DL, he was curious.
Yeah.
And he's probably been curious for a while.
He went from curious to participation really quickly.
Exactly.
And then, but hold up. But then he's talking about, when I go out, I'll be looking for this dude in the crowd. No, sorry, you're a viewer, you're a listener.
So that means he really rang his bell.
So, but if you listen, you're on the other side now, bro. I'm just saying.
You are, sir, and it's okay. It's okay.
If that's the way, if that's how you want to roll.
He did.
What I do?
Justin kicked the door off the hinges for him. You want to be on the team.
Yeah, you're on the other side now, bro.
I can see if the person was like, a transgender, and you didn't know that it was a man, and then you get there, and then
that's even worse. That's even worse. No, that would be even worse.
Why would that be even worse?
Because if you think you're going home with a woman, and then the third leg comes out, that person, that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a problem. Now, if you stay, it goes back to you were already feeling that stuff.
That's why I said he had to have already.
Because if I go home with a woman, I'm expecting certain things.
Right.
And if there's something more than what I expected, then there's a problem.
then you leave.
He need to talk. He need to decide what he's going to do.
Don't hurt anybody.
Yeah, something has to be done, sir. You definitely have to.
He need
you
to
have
do
to do
something
because if you're thinking about this man and
he can take it to the grave, cool. But he looking for this boy.
Yeah, looking for him.
Right. He's looking for him.
Right. Like
which
searching.
Yeah.
Brings a whole new dynamic.
Yeah, because I'm like, at this point, you're not just looking for companionship, bruh. You're trying to get your bell ring again.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I mean, just have your one night stand. I would say go to therapy with your wife. And talk about maybe, you know, if maybe getting breast reconstructive surgery would make her feel better and more sexy. I would say do all you possibly can to try to, because this situation can be rehabbed. But you're going to have to take that to the grave.
So let me tell you why I laughed.
To the grave.
Why, Justin?
I'm going to tell you why I laughed. Because he said, you know, I complimented her and I told her I still want her. And she said, thank you.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Y'all better stop laughing at that, man.
I don't get it. I'm sorry.
Yo, if I'm like, oh, babe, you know, I still love you and all, you still love you. I'm still attracted to you. And you say, thank you. Thank you.
Like,
really?
Really?
Like I just gave you a plate of spaghetti and you just say thank you.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why, babe, you know I love you. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe she knows he got some tendencies. I mean, she is his wife. You know?
She might know. That's absolutely
she
true.
Might know.
She might know.
You know, you just never know
Mm-hmm.
what couples agree to in the beginning. So, but that just blew my mind. Like how you just added it. That's something like that don't happen out of nowhere.
I wish you well, sir.
You wasn't even drunk, so you couldn't blame it. You couldn't even blame it on the alcohol. Like, come on, sir.
No, you wanted that. You wanted that. It's fine. It really is.
That's your cup of tea. Do you? But
this is the thing.
What?
It's not like, you know, you had to kind of plan it because even though the dude confronted him at the concert venue, he still walked to his apartment.
Right. So you had all that time.
Yeah, a lot of time to be like, you know what? Nah.
Right. You had time. You had time to change your mind. You could have skirted out of there, but you chose to do that one. So,
and that's fine.
That's what you want to do. Just be real with yourself.
Seek counseling. Maybe. Maybe
that's the best thing. That's the best thing I heard. Be real with yourself.
Yeah.
Be real with yourself. All right. Don't matter what everybody else think. Be real with yourself.
And he said that his wife wasn't homophobic. So maybe because of her condition right now, she may even you go dipping out like that.
Yeah, but
she may be okay as long as it's a man and not a woman.
So hold on. So this takes me back to a show we did maybe a couple years ago. After Tank made the comments of a man giving another man fellatio one time does not mean the man is homosexual.
No, it definitely doesn't.
This guy did this one time. Does that make him homosexual?
Yeah, he went all the way.
And the fact that he's still looking for this dude.
He's homosexual. But it's fine.
Well, I'm right.
Or he could be bisexual. Right. You committed a homosexual act. End of story.
Like, and he would like to continue.
So that makes you.
Wait, what type of people make homosexual acts? Homosexual.
But
you can tell y'all married. Listen. We don't want to, seem like we bashing. If that's what you like,
yeah, we about to get banned. Yeah, we about to get banned from YouTube.
I don't want the neighborhood coming after us.
No. But see,
if that's what you like, that's what you like. But be right. But I say be honest up front. Especially if you're a transgender, be honest. Let people know what they're getting into.
I'm sorry, I got to turn this heat off because it's burning up the back of my head.
Sorry, y'all. Listen, I be cold.
Man.
I know. I have a blanket.
I'm about to have sunburn on the back of my neck.
All right. So let's get to it. You know what I mean, sir? Get counseling for you and your wife. There you go.
Please. Get counseling for you first.
Right. She might be okay with
it. No. He's not sure where he is right now. I think he needs to talk to somebody too.
Well, they probably need individual and couples counseling.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like, would you still feel sexy as a man if you had to have your testicles removed?
Yeah, because they ain't got nothing to do with my sexiness. I just won't be able to sex you. I can still be sexy.
Implant.
Wait, what? What? Wait.
Let's say you had testicular cancer. You know what I mean? And you had to
Right.
get one testicle removed or both testicles removed.
But see, like if you look at me, you don't see.
Right, you can't see my testicles.
You don't see my testicles.
But with a woman, you can see that she's missing a breast. Right.
Right. Or you just right. Or either that or you just think, maybe they're not
symmetrical. All right, so let's go on
that's
into
what I was trying to get to. I'm sorry. I was trying what Ryan just said, that's what I was trying to get to, but I couldn't.
Is the Frank not function without the beans?
Like if you don't have your testicles, your thing still you can still get hard, right?
I've always had mine, so I don't know.
And I really need to know. I'm sorry. Like I need to know the answer to that.
It's all about the blood. The blood flow is
you
can
having
still,
a baby. I think is out of the question.
Yeah, you just won't have any sperm production.
Okay, all right, that's all I need to know.
Which is what the guys one after a while, you be like, I don't need nothing.
All right, okay.
Like I don't need those little things.
Exactly.
Y'all want to get into the pet peeves?
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it, y'all. We know it's Valentine's Day. We said the whole love thing. We'll do a little Valentine's treat for y'all, but today we talking about pet peeves in relationships. Take it away, Tara.
She was just waiting.
Uh-oh. Are they frozen?
Uh-oh, they're having bad signals again.
All right. So
okay.
I looked up a couple. Take it away, Tara. I looked up a couple and no. Okay. Maybe we need to sit closer to the router. Are we back?
Yeah, you guys are back.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
We can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I just picked out a couple of my favorite ones because I'm the one that read the article. So anyway, constantly comparing your relationship to others. I don't think I ever did that. Do you do that,
Tara? No.
But do you know people that do that? Like compare their.
I do.
People that do what?
Compare their relationship to others. I mean, I think people do it unconsciously.
Yeah, I think people do it unconsciously.
Yeah. And if you guys have some pet peeves that are watching, put your pet peeves in the chat so we can talk about it.
This is every relationship is different. Well, duh. And it's understandably annoying to hear your partnership compared to others. Couples must have their own experiences, and just because something works for another couple doesn't mean it's going to work for you. See, I wasn't even thinking that. I was thinking more like comparing, like, somebody's status or where they live or what they have. That's what I thought they meant by comparing.
Well, I mean, they could compare that. You could compare like the way somebody else's spouse treats their spouse and versus the way your spouse treats you. I mean, it's all kind of comparisons out here. But comparison is the devil, y'all. Don't compare. Are they frozen again?
Kinda.
Oh no. You guys are let me see.
No, that's like comparing your children, or like, are we?
Right. Y'all still we having some technical difficulties. Y'all still kind of like going in and out. Let me see. Talk, move. It's a little delay, but go ahead.
We're sitting in a different position this week. Yeah, we're sitting in a different position this week. So I think
Shut up,
Ryan. Teddy Riley's internet.
Oh Lord. Listen, this is things happen. Let's just keep it moving. So what else is in the pet peeves? Uh-oh. I can't hear the pet peeves.
Yeah. Being unresponsive. So should we move?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Like,
it's
configure everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep talking, y'all.
So I was saying it's a pet peeve. Okay. I was saying it's a pet peeve of mine, being unresponsive, and that's part of the reason why I chose this. Everyone gets busy, but not responding to your significant other's calls and texts can drive them crazy. Relationship pet peeves. Huge for me. Right, hon?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll text Goose and he won't respond for 7 days or at all. I'll be like, did you see my text? And he's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, I'm still waiting. Like it's 3 days. Like, I'm still waiting for you to get back to me.
So this is where I'm at with it.
This should be interesting.
So suppose she texts and she says, on your way home from work, can you stop and get some milk? I see the text. In my head, I'm like, all right, I'll get some milk. Only reason she needs to know that I'm not getting the milk, whether I'm getting it or not, is if I'm not getting the milk. Then she needs to make alternative plans to get the milk.
No, because if you don't respond, then in my head, I'm like, oh, he never saw my text. So I'm going to stop at the store and get milk.
But that's not true because you said it on this show that you can see when I read the text.
Right, but I also when you
know that I saw it and I didn't say I wasn't.
Right.
So obviously I'm getting it.
But I like for you to respond. That's my biggest. I like for you to respond. Okay.
All right. So now that you know, Goose, please respond.
That was great.
But it's too late now because we're working. Everybody's working from home. We're together all day long. So,
but you still text me from the other room.
So if he doesn't respond now to a text, I just walk into the other room where he's sitting, and I'm like,
"Did you get my text?"
Right. Whatever. Okay.
All right.
This is a good one. This was a big one for a lot of people. Staying too friendly with exes. There's nothing wrong with on good terms with an ex, especially if there are kids in the picture. But actually being friends with them, that's another story. And it's bound to be a major pet peeve for your partner. It's very difficult to develop intimacy with someone who has exes for friends. This is particularly true if someone is friends with multiple ex-partners, not just an ex-spouse. There's mistrust, jealousy, and curiosity about whether or not the ex is actually over the partner or the other way around. That was a huge one for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, that's a huge one for me.
Yeah.
That's a huge one for me. And maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe I got a little trust issues, but I'm like, why y'all need to be that friendly? Like, because they said, the article says being, what did it say? Overly friendly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overly
staying too friendly.
Exactly.
Like, okay.
So what does that mean? Overly friendly.
So they back their friendliness down after they stop being in a relationship.
Right.
What?
You do? I mean, because if you're in a relationship with somebody, then you guys are no longer together. You just become friends. Mm-hmm. But y'all get into a new relationship. Mm-hmm. They may have to back it down some. Tone it down some.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Right. And
okay, here's another pretty popular.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's true. That's true. Saying I'm fine when you're actually not. I do that.
I mean, everybody do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you don't.
Everybody do. You know why?
Tell me why. Goose knows why.
I know why.
Tell me why.
Because, like I said before, you feel as though the person don't care. So why waste my time telling you? That's why I be at.
No, that's why you're like, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's where I be at.
Or you just don't feel like having a conversation.
Or I know, because I know me. I know sometimes it can be something really petty. Mm-hmm. And I'll be like, you know what? I just need a few minutes. I'll be all right.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. Yeah.
That too. Or sometimes with me, I'll say I'm fine because I don't want to respond out of anger. You know what I mean? I try to wait to calm down. Or I could be really gathering my case against you.
Oh.
Just like I'm fine, but I'm going to hit you with the boom doom when I get it all together. So you just, it could be several reasons.
What?
No, what?
I'm gonna hit you with the boom doom.
Don't try it with me.
You did this on this day at 5 o'clock.
Don't try it with me. I'm Mr. Vincent Gambini Jr.
Whatever.
You talking about the two youths, Mr. Gambini?
Yeah.
No,
Vincent LaGuardia Gambini Jr.
Whatever. But listen, I slow walk you. By the time I caught you, you caught.
Yeah.
I done got it all laid out.
It says when you don't tell your partner why you're angry, hurt, or upset, those feelings don't just magically go away. Instead, they eventually become resentment, which is relationship kryptonite. Ooh.
Yeah. And then you just bubble over and be mad about something so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah. Well, that's a part of the communication piece. Like you have to communicate, but I think you got to learn how to communicate.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So there that is.
You gotta listen, not just hear.
Yep.
I'm guilty of doing that a lot. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You're guilty of doing what? Not listening?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm guilty of.
A lot of times we do that. We listen to respond instead of listen to listen and understand.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Do that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Tyra does it all the time.
What?
just playing.
I mean, probably I do sometime, but you do it too.
And that's another one that everyone definitely does.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's number 5?
Yeah, walking away during a fight. And Tyra, I wasn't going in order with these, so if you're
okay. You went in order so far, didn't you?
So far, yeah, but I think I skipped after this one.
Okay.
Walking away during a fight. It says no two people deal with conflict in the same way. And this can be highly individual, depending on one's upbringing and previous experience. Some people really want to talk things out, while others would rather just let a conflict cool off before digging into it. I don't know. I think it depends on what the conversation is.
When you want to get your stuff off and then walk away, and like I don't want to hear nothing else. Mm-hmm. Oh, hell
no! It don't work that way. You're gonna hear everything I got to say. Everything.
Oh no,
man!
I'm following.
You ain't gonna walk. You ain't just gonna walk away. You know what? I might let you walk away.
Wow.
I probably would let you walk away long enough that I can gather some more stuff to come back and say something. Because if I let you walk away, that I'm probably, because you know how you think about stuff later on that you should have said. I'm gonna let you walk away, and I'm gonna let all that stuff come into my head, and then I'm gonna lay it all out.
Yeah, that's really smart, Justin. That's really smart. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. Mm-hmm.
We both be here building a case against each other.
I build up my cases.
Y'all want to show up to the living room with your briefcases and your arguments in hand.
We have a whole
with the People's Court music.
That's
playing.
right. We have a whole court in here. Okay.
Get Christian a powder wig.
Yeah, you know what? Goose was saying we need to. I don't know if y'all remember this, but remember Goose was saying we need to hold a 10-7 court one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, y'all.
Yeah.
So Rhonda said, "Nope. If y'all walking away, I'm right behind you."
Me too.
Exactly.
And another thing.
I'm trying to walk away. Goose was like, no.
We going upstairs? Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we're going upstairs.
We've actually had a court in the sense in this. I just like last week, a week ago. Yeah, she presented her case. I forgot what happened. She presented her case to Christian.
Oh yeah, we did.
Then I presented my case to Christian. And you know who won?
You.
This guy right here. Because you know why?
Look who he presented his case to.
Well,
to the person that she gave birth to.
Whatever.
Because I told the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
No,
I left nothing out, and she left a lot of things out.
What was we fussing about?
I don't remember.
It was something silly, but he woos her. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Video games, candy. You know, Fridays they go to Smoothie Fridays, so she don't want to mess up her good thing. So she going to take his side.
No, because I was right.
She know where her bread is butter. He done saved her from a couple of beatings.
Tyra left some things out of the story.
No,
which I put in the story that were even negative towards me.
I ain't leave nothing out.
But Tyra's the lawyer that just only tells the parts that help her. I tell the whole story to encompass everything. I took 2 questions on the LSAT, on the practice LSAT. I took 2 questions, so I have experience.
Oh my god. Okay, all right, a regular old Matlock over here.
Okay, the 2 of them, the 2 Utes. All right. Acting jealous. Nothing messes with the dynamic of a relationship quite like jealousy. While the occasional feelings of jealousy might not necessarily spell disaster for a relationship, extreme and excessive jealousy can be dangerous and lead to destructive behaviors. I don't think neither one of us are jealous people.
Nah, I mean, but it all depends on like the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause, I mean, petty, silly stuff. You can't be jealous. You know what I mean? But you go in the bar and see your chick sitting on some dude's lap.
Oh well, then that's something totally different.
Like, that's a problem.
You don't have to worry right now, hon, about me being in a bar.
I'm not talking, babe. I didn't say you. I said
he just.
No, I understand that, but I was trying to make it funny because we're in a pandemic. So you said in a bar sitting on somebody's lap. I said you don't have to worry about me being in a bar.
We all know how
have to worry about me being on somebody's lap.
Yes, she does. Okay.
I know. Right?
I think you gotta. I think you gotta put the acting jealous in context, because like if she just constantly, or your spouse is just constantly acting jealous about every little thing, like why you talk to your mama so much? You know what I mean? Like, right. But there have been instances where spouses were jealous of the communication between like the relationship that a mother and a daughter had, or you know, if it's that kind of jealously, then that person needs help.
Kids of the relationship their kids have with their spouse,
right? Like it's been some people.
Not a sexual relationship.
No.
And some people are jealous of newborn babies. Like there's been instances where the partner gets jealous because newborn babies require so much attention. So I mean, like, what type of jealousy do you mean?
Yeah, that is pretty sadistic. Like, it's a baby; it can't take care of itself.
It happens, and people have gotten mad. You know, babies cry and they get.
That's my nin, baby. Get out of here.
Oh my god! Seriously.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
y'all talk about right.
Yeah.
Now, after the baby's born, the nins don't belong to you for a while.
Yeah, it's definitely not true. Okay, so the next one is
not true.
I will not be denied.
Milk and all. Milk does a body good.
Well, my milk didn't come in properly, so he was fine. Anyway, trying to change your partner. Why would you pick someone in the first place if you don't like them? No one likes to be put down or belittled, and trying to change someone is just a covert way of doing that. If the person you are with isn't what you want, just politely move on.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys try to do that. I think a lot of guys try to do that. They meet a chick and, you know, it's all good and dandy when you first meet her, but then it's like, oh, why are you dressing like that? Why are you wearing makeup? Why are you this? Why are you that? Like, you met me this way.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. Yeah.
You actually met me.
What if they change while you're together?
What do you mean?
What if like for like the examples that you just gave, what if it was like you met her, there was no makeup, there was no it was a certain type of clothing style and all like that, and now all of a sudden she wants to wear makeup all the time, she wants to dress a certain way all the time and all like that? What if in that case, like, should you accept the change? Should you be what's the word?
Maybe not accept it, but just question, why is this happening all of a sudden?
But then you would want her to change back, almost, in a sense.
Well, if
if you're questioning it,
going on, and this is why she's changing.
Like if all of a sudden I'm wearing 3-piece suits every day, and all I'm doing is going to the grocery store or whatever.
You ain't going to the grocery store in a 3-piece suit.
See?
But what if I did?
Now I do it just to do it.
He would, yeah.
I would too.
And I'm gonna send you with the longest grocery list ever.
I don't know. I don't know if they change in the middle of the relationship. I would want to. Why this sudden change? What happened? What brought this on?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's got.
It could have been an experience. She might have went and got a glamour shot, and it was like, "Oh, I love it."
Yeah.
Right. I like
they still do glamour shots? I forgot about glamour shots. I heard that in a minute. Glamour shots.
I don't know. Glamour shots is now Photoshop and whatever the heck else.
Yeah, there's no need.
Instagram is the new glamour shot.
That glamour shot is a filter.
Not only that, everybody's has their own makeup artist now too. So
right. Here's another one: sharing partner flaws with others. So it says it's fun to share humorous anecdotes about your partner's follies with family and friends. But if this is a frequent pattern, like almost like you're making fun, you know what I mean? For you, chances are your partner may be feeling embarrassed, annoyed, or humiliated by these witty stories. After a while, they will tire of being the butt of your jokes.
Oh, they talking trash. What you saying right there?
Yeah, but like.
Oh no!
You know, like at first it's kind of cute, but then after a while it's like, all right, you said that kind of like our honeymoon story that you kept telling. But anyway, that's you've heard it a million times. You don't need to hear it again. Okay. But after a while, like if it's almost like you're kind of making fun of that person. You know what I mean? Like if you're constantly pointing out what their flaws are to other people. You know what I mean? Like you meet a new group of friends and you're like, oh yeah, because this one always picks his nose when he's getting ready to tell a lie. You know what I mean? Like
right. That's true.
Chill out on what you tell strangers.
Practice some discretion.
Right.
You don't have to tell everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's a pretty popular one that we've all seen this a lot. Complaining about your relationship on social media. How many of us know people that put all this?
But guess what? If you do it, I'm gonna read all of it.
Be up in the middle of the night, like no.
I'm gonna be like, ooh.
In my opinion, people that do that are just looking for the attention.
Guess what? I might not even know y'all, but I'll read every line.
But I'm gonna read everything. But you know what gets me when people do that? They do that and then say, "Everybody in my business."
Okay,
you posted it.
Put everybody in your business.
And you know what I do to people like that? Ignore them.
Yeah.
Keep reading their posts because they're not gonna stop.
That's what you gotta do.
Like, oh, she mad today. He must have pissed her off.
So let's do one last one. Not knowing how to apologize. Learning how to own up to a mistake in a relationship is crucial. Partners who struggle with just saying that was my fault and I apologize make their partners crazy. Right. So that's it. So knowing how to apologize.
That's on both ends of the spectrum. Like you're gonna you gotta own up to what you do and just say sorry. Not that
I do most of the time because a lot of times I can't even remember half the stuff I've done.
Oh Lord.
Well, if you apologize directly after you do it, then there's no need to remember.
He always does. He always, you know that, Tyra.
Tara, you don't be saying you don't apologize. Use apologize if you don't apologize.
I say sorry a lot. I'm sorry. So that's all I got, Justin.
Are we going to do the Valentine's Day challenge?
Oh, yeah, sure. Am I asking you these questions or how are we doing it?
I don't know. You already posted yours, so just
I did. I posted ours in the group. All right, so I know the answers. How about I ask Goose the questions and then we'll do it that way?
Yeah, because my phone's about to die. So you go.
All right. Okay. All right.
No.
All right. So the hashtag Valentine Day challenge is how did you guys meet? So I'm asking Goose, right, Tyra?
Yeah.
How did we meet? Am I seeing if his answer is the same as mine?
Yeah.
Okay. You can see my answers.
Shannon.
All right, so he got that one right.
I knew that one.
our first date.
The movies.
That was our first date.
Oh,
was
Lord.
it?
I don't know.
I said Fuddruckers.
No, was it?
I'm pretty sure it was.
Maybe.
I mean, food has always been like,
all right,
okay, whatever. Age difference.
6 months.
5 months.
All right.
Great. Who was interested first?
You were definitely interested first.
That is such a lie. You're lying. Whatever.
You know you wanted all of that.
All of this. He want all of this.
All of this.
Okay. Who was taller?
Goose.
What's hilarious? Who said I love you first?
You did.
You totally did, and I remember it clear as day. I could have said it on the show because it's pretty graphic. But anyway, all right. How long have we been together?
Too long.
Goose, you're killing me, Smalls.
1997.
How many years is that?
A lot.
How many years married?
19.
Okay. Who is the neat freak?
Me.
That's right. Where was your first kiss?
On the mouth.
You better get this right, Goose.
Did you hear what he said?
What did he say?
On the mouth.
He said on the mouth.
That sounds like something Justin would say.
How long
Can't
did
say
it
it
take?
now.
How long did it take to get serious?
I don't know.
I said a couple months.
It is.
Plans, date nights.
Neither.
Are you serious? All we do is plan. I said we're both pretty great at it. Who was the first one to admit when they're wrong?
I am.
Totally. Who cries more?
You do.
Totally.
Mhm.
Most impatient?
You are.
Totally. Most sensitive?
You are.
Absolutely. Loudest?
You are.
Goose.
No. Totally
Goose?
you, Goose.
Come on now.
Right? Everybody who knows Goose knows he's loud as hell. Most sensitive?
You are.
Me. Okay. Most stubborn?
You are.
Mm-hmm. Falls asleep first?
I do.
Totally. Looks better?
I do.
Absolutely. Better morning person?
I am.
Totally. Better driver? Right. Most competitive?
You are.
Totally. Funniest?
It's usually like that with losers.
Did you call me a loser?
I heard that. This is the Valentine's Day show. Goose.
He's so mean. He don't care.
I can't wait to hear what Justin say to these answers.
What is it?
Oh.
Funniest?
Oh, I'm the funniest.
I said equal.
I know you did.
Yeah,
but
I think y'all both
I'm not
funny.
sure.
Yeah.
I think y'all both funny. And when y'all together, it just makes it even funnier.
Even funnier. All right. Why do you eat out most as a couple? Or where do you eat out most as a couple? No, I said no one place really.
Yep, yep.
Who's more social?
Both of y'all.
Yeah. Who's the most emotional?
Who's more what?
Emotional.
You are.
Okay.
Did you answer that one already?
I don't know.
Right.
Do you get flowers? I said I'd rather not get flowers, and your answer would have been
No. She don't want flowers.
I don't want flowers. Who picks where you go for dinner?
Neither one of us.
It's kind of just happens.
Yeah.
How many questions is it?
What's almost
Who has more tattoos? I'm almost done. Who has more tattoos?
You do probably.
I do. Yeah. Who sings better?
I do.
I do.
No, I
Oh,
do.
Lord.
Totally I do. Who owns the remote?
You do.
Totally. Spends the most money?
You do.
Mm-hmm. All right. Did you go to the same school?
No.
I said we went to the same colleges. Where's the furthest you've traveled together?
Mexico.
Yeah. Who drives when we're together?
I do.
That's it. Okay. All right. So you want me to just ask you guys a question? Or are you gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run through
Just
them.
I'm just gonna ask you once. Both answer. How'd you guys meet?
In college.
Okay. And what was your first date?
Waffle House?
Was it?
Was that considered a date?
I guess.
That wasn't really a date.
It wasn't really. We wasn't
stopped to eat
technically
there.
dating, but then.
But she wanted.
Right.
She wanted me. So
What?
Jay.
Well, if she wanted you, then in that case, age difference.
a year and a half.
Yep.
Okay. Who was interested first?
He was.
Okay. Who's taller?
Yeah, me.
Okay.
That's funny
Who
with
said-
us.
That's right. That's a funny question with us.
Right. Who said I love you first?
Me. I'm gonna say me. Makes me look better.
Okay. How long have you been together?
5 years this year.
And married?
4 years this. No, 3.
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years this year.
Yep.
That's right. 2021. All right.
Yeah. Who is the neat freak?
Tyra.
Me.
Where was your first kiss?
Atlantic City?
No. It was.
Oh, at my
It was somewhere.
Okay.
It was after one of Justin's holiday parties.
No, it was not.
It was after the holiday party.
No, it was not.
Justin seems to know.
I know exactly when it was.
All right, whatever he said.
Okay. How long did it take to get serious?
15 years. It's like, no.
Okay.
You ain't want me all that
No,
time.
it didn't take. It took us about a year, right?
Okay.
Who
plans date nights?
Who what?
Who plans date nights?
We don't plan them.
We don't know.
Well, I planned a couple of dates.
Mm-hmm.
She's the planner though. I'm not really a planner, but I've planned a couple of things. She did too.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it's kind of equal.
Yeah.
Who's the first to admit when they're wrong?
Me.
Okay. Who cries more?
Me.
Who's most impatient?
Tyra.
Me.
Most sensitive?
Tyra.
You think I'm sensitive?
Mm.
All right.
Loudest?
Me.
Tyra.
Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most stubborn?
Tyra.
Justin.
See?
I think y'all might be equal in that category.
Yeah.
Seriously. Falls asleep first?
Tyra.
Me.
Yeah. Cooks better?
Tyra.
Me.
But I make a mean peanut
Better
butter and
morning-
jelly sandwich.
Oh, but you
I'm
can't
the
have
morning
that.
person.
Yeah.
No, we
All
use
right,
some butter now.
Better
The
driver?
morning person?
Yeah.
Me.
Justin, totally. Tyra, you don't get up. You don't like to get up.
Oh, in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. I thought you meant the driving. I say we equally good drivers. What'd you say? Okay.
Most competitive? Justin.
Me.
Justin.
Me.
Yeah. Funniest?
Me.
Justin.
Yeah. Where do you eat out most as a couple?
In the
Anywhere there's
Wait a minute.
buffalo wings.
Almost answered that the wrong way.
Goodness.
What was you about to say? Oh, no, don't remember mine. We don't eat at no particular place.
I would probably say if it will probably be Popeyes.
Popeye?
Probably, if you think about it. We get Popeyes that we get anything more than anything else.
No, we don't. I get
Okay.
Popeyes like maybe once every other month.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we get? Exactly.
I mean, we get our
Pizza.
sham.
We get our Sam like once every 3 months.
Yeah. We don't eat out that much.
Who's what?
Who's the most social?
Tyra.
No, Justin.
Who is more social?
Who's more social? Justin.
Tyra.
You're more social.
More
than me.
social.
Justin.
They're on a delay.
Oh.
you keep asking.
I think it's pretty equal for both of y'all though. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You said what's the next one? Who's the most emotional?
Are we again? Yeah.
Who's the most emotional? Me.
Who has more tattoos?
Justin.
Me.
Who sings better?
Me.
I mean, you have a nice voice, but I can hit ranges you can't hit.
Yeah, I can't hit baritone. Oh my gosh.
Who holds the remote?
Justin.
Tyra.
Justin, you totally
who
hog the
spends
remote.
the most money?
Justin. Yes.
Did you go to
Equipment.
the same
Very expensive.
school?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Where is the furthest you two have traveled together?
Mexico.
Mexico.
The furthest y'all traveled together.
Mexico.
Same.
Yeah. Y'all want to delay.
Where
We
else
gotta
such a
wrap it
delay?
Right.
All right.
It's funny.
Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up.
Thanks
We
for coming
over.
out. God bless. Good night.
Are we done? That's it?
Yeah, they on a delay.
Yeah,
It's a
for
delay.
reason.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
don't
we
know.
gonna get up out of here because the delay is getting on everybody's nerves. But we appreciate.
I can't hear you, so let him just go ahead. Say it.
Wait, what
Oh,
did
yeah.
Brian say about testicles?
No, I would just want to say that we did record the first couple episodes of Murder and Mayhem in Minutes. So look out for that coming to newtwistradio.com, New Twist Radio app, and to the New Twist Radio YouTube channel whenever my man gets us in the rotation. All right?
Absolutely. I'm looking to make that happen this week. For sure. Definitely check out Murder and Mayhem in Minutes. That's what Goose and Tara, they holding it down for y'all. For y'all that loves those murder mysteries, those murder stories, y'all can finally check those out on New Twist Radio. All right. But for Tara, Goose, Tyra, and myself, we're gonna get up out of here. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us through all the technical difficulties and all, because we know that y'all ride with us and we ride for y'all. So until next time, I want to say, like I said, thank you. And I think we out of here. So we'll catch y'all next week. Peace.
Yep. Peace.
Thank you.